Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. NFL Week 17 tomorrow. Who do you got? Man, who do you got? Let me send some things out real quick. Who do you guys have making the playoffs? I'm gonna give you the I'm gonna give it to you real quick. Hold on. We live, baby. Let's see. Share this We live. Yes, we are about to talk about it. Let's send this here. Let's see. Let's see. I'm about to get it in, guys. We're about to talk about week 17. Who's in, who's not. Hey, Terrell Hubbard, aka Rail. What's going on? My dog. My Chi-Town brother. Yeah, the Bears, if you guys win tomorrow, y'all in. The Cardinals, I just watched their game. They suck. What up, Joe Cool? Joe Cool in the house. Without a doubt. Man, dog, it's crazy. This is the last week. That's crazy how quick we done got there. But hold on, I'm just sending out some stuff. Let's see. He ain't finna come neat. Nathaniel. Let's see. Randall. We gonna talk about it. Talk about it. Talk about it. We gonna talk about it. Talk about it. We gonna talk about it. Okay. Well, everybody else, I hope they join. Let me hit my other dog up. Now, basically, we ain't worried about the cheesecake Green Bay Kerry Rogers. I'm still in that rail. Kerry Rogers. Now, the NFL comes down to tomorrow. Basically, these are the scenarios. Okay? These are the scenarios and everything. Basically, if the Cardinals win tomorrow and the Bears lose, the Cardinals are in. I believe along with, let me see something. Okay, the scenarios is this.
I'd kind of given up hope. I wasn't going to
shut up. All right, now basically The Buffalo Bills, they clinched the AFC East division title. So did the Kansas City Chiefs. They got the AFC West. Pittsburgh has the North locked up. Baltimore basically plays at Cincinnati. If Baltimore wins, they're in. Now, if they lose, they would need Cleveland to lose to get in. But if Cleveland wins, they would need Indiana to lose. Okay? The Cleveland Browns. If Cleveland wins, they clinch. Now, if the Indiana loses, like if Cleveland loses and Indiana loses, they're in. And plus, if Tennessee loses, plus a Miami winner tie or a Baltimore winner tie, they're basically in. Now, the Colts, if Indianapolis wins and Tennessee loses, they win the AFC South division. Now, if Indiana ties and Tennessee loses, they win the AFC South division. Now, they could clinch a playoff berth if they win and Baltimore loses or ties. Indiana, if they win and Cleveland loses or tie, they're in. And if Indiana wins and Miami loses or tie, they're basically in. Miami will clinch a playoff berth if they win. Now, if they lose, they would need Baltimore, Cleveland, or Indiana to lose to get in. AFC South division, if they win tomorrow and Indiana loses, okay, if Indiana loses and they lose, then that means they win the AFC South and they're in anyway. Now, if them and Indiana ties, that means they're in. Now, Tennessee could clinch a playoff berth if Baltimore loses and Miami loses. Okay. In the NFC, Green Bay is the North Division title. They won that. The Saints won the NFC South. Seattle Seahawks won the NFC West. And the Tampa Bay Bucks have a playoff berth. They clinch. Now, Arizona clinches the playoffs if they win tomorrow. If Arizona wins tomorrow, they're automatically in. Now, if Arizona ties and Chicago loses, they're in. Now, if Chicago wins, they basically could clinch a playoff spot, I believe. And if Arizona loses, they're definitely in if they lose. But if Chicago ties and Arizona ties so happenly tomorrow, then Chicago would win the tiebreaker. Dallas would clinch the NFC East tomorrow if they win and Washington loses or ties. Now, if Dallas tie and Washington loses, they win the division. They're in. Green Bay clinches the first round bye with a win or a tie. If they tie or win, they got the first round bye. Now, if they lose, they would need the Seattle Seahawks to lose or tie to be able to clinch that first round bye. Now, the Los Angeles Rams, they will clinch a playoff berth with a win or a tie tomorrow against Arizona. Now, if Chicago loses or tie, they would have clinched a playoff berth regardless. New Orleans will clinch a first round bye if they win and Green Bay loses, plus Seattle wins. Now, if Seattle wins and Green Bay loses and they win, then that means they still clinch the first round bye. Giants would clinch the NFC East if they win and Washington lose. So Dallas and Washington need the Redskins to lose in order to get into the playoffs. The Seattle Seahawks, they will clinch a first round bye with a win plus a Green Bay loss plus a New Orleans loss or tie. Now, Washington, they control their own fate. If Washington football team, which Alex Smith has been activated, if they win tomorrow at Philly, they're in regardless. Now, if they so happen to tie and Dallas loses or tie their game they're in, they still win the NFC East. So that's basically what's going on. Lose, Cardinals loss. Yeah. What's up? Who did it? Happy New Year. Oh, yeah, I feel you. That paperwork. Yeah. So basically, who do you guys have winning tomorrow? Who do you guys have winning tomorrow? Like who is a team you guys? I know Rail, you got the Bears winning it tomorrow. You got them going in. But those are the scenarios. But who do you got making it in tomorrow? Do you feel that the Packers will, if the Packers lose tomorrow and the Saints win, the Saints are going to have a first round bye? Do you believe that Sharon Rodgers is going to cave in? Or what do you believe? Somehow, some way the boys will blow it. Yeah, man, I think the Giants, I think they're going to find a way to blow it too. Who did it? They always do that. Rail said the Bears going to win. Joe Cool say he got Baltimore. Browns might choke. I think the Browns might choke. I believe they might choke. I think the Browns will have a real tough time winning. But to me, I got in the AFC, the Chiefs are gonna basically sit their guys because they already clinched. But to me, the Ravens, I think the Ravens could shock and beat everybody. Now the Steelers, I think they got Mason Rudolph playing tomorrow. Him and Myles Garrett are going to have a reunion tomorrow. What's going on, Joe Cool?
What up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's
Oh,
going
okay.
on?
I'm sitting here looking at Carolina play Texas A&M right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They up by 3.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. So who you think gets in tomorrow? You think the Bears are gonna hold it down and get in? You think they're gonna shock and beat the Packers and the Packers are gonna end up having to play a first round matchup?
Do they have to go to Green Bay or they come to Chicago?
Let me see.
I think that's gonna be a factor too.
Hold on, I got it right here. Um I think they're playing in Chicago.
They might have the advantage. They just got to jump out on Green Bay early though. They can't wait. I think they can pull it off. I think they can beat Green Bay tomorrow.
Okay, you think they could beat Green Bay? Because if they beat Green Bay, what people don't understand, if Green Bay might not have a first round bye, they're gonna have to go, they're gonna have to play first round at home. And Aaron
Mm.
Rodgers in the playoffs at home in the opening round does not do well. He does not do well at
Right.
home.
He's lost. Right.
Right. Right. So that would be a real shocker because if they do drop to like number 2, they would have to go against either the Bears again, or
Wow.
they might have to go against the Cardinals. Because if the Cardinals win tomorrow, they're in. And the
Okay.
Bears lose. Like if the Bears lose and the Cardinals win, then the Cardinals are in.
And the Bears are out.
Right.
Okay. But what if they both win? What if Arizona and the Bears win?
Then I
They
believe the
both
Bears. I think the Bears have the tiebreaker. I think the Bears would
okay.
win. I think they would get in.
Okay.
The
Mm.
Bears will own the tiebreaker. Mello Brooks said an easy dub for Green Bay. Okay. Mello said, man. Mello said this is an easy dub. It's nothing but easy. It better be because Aaron Rodgers
Yeah.
does not do well at home in the playoffs. He has a
Hmm.
terrible home record in the playoffs.
Yep.
So that's gonna be real rough on him. And also, so basically you got the Saints, you got the Seahawks, and you got the Packers who all could get a number 1 slot.
Seed.
So if the Packers and Saints lose tomorrow, then the Seahawks would jump up and take a bye week. But
Wow.
so that's the scenario in the NFC. Like I said, the NFC is crazy. It's very weak.
Yeah, it is. I just think the AFC gonna win the Super
Oh,
Bowl.
okay. Okay. So Christian said this. Christian said if the Bears lose, the Cardinals and Rams are in. If the Bears win and the Cardinals win, they both in. So that means the Rams will be out.
Oh,
So
okay.
that'll be interesting. So I want the
That'd be dope.
Seahawks. I want the Seahawks. Mello Brooks said I want the Seahawks to lose. I'm a Niners fan. They might lose. Happy New. Oh man, T was just in here and he bounced. I guess his phone tripping. Yeah, man, that would be crazy if the Bears and Cardinals got in because I don't want LA in. I do not like the Rams. If they get in, it is crazy. Oh, Christian said that Green Bay Packers versus Bears game is the most important because it changes the entire playoffs. If the Packers lose, it's going to be on scramble mode if the Packers lose. Happy New Year, T.
Hey, happy New Year, fellas. What's going on, man?
What up, T?
Man, you missed a great live last night. We were talking about Trevor Lawrence and Justin Fields. Who would
Straight up?
Who would you take? Or would you trade out of the pick from watching the game last night? I ain't like neither one of them. So I mean, if I'm a team that's ready, like if I have an O-line and a D-line and all I'm missing is a QB, I would take either one of them. But I just don't know if I would pick them to start my franchise and we don't have a good O-line or a good receiving core.
Man,
they're going to struggle.
It's real hard to tell when, you know what I'm saying, in the college level, you know, both of those guys are on super teams, you know, damn near NFL ready teams, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you don't know how much of it is the talent that he, you know, the receivers he's throwing to and the offense he's running. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you just, you know, it's hard when you talk about quarterbacks from Clemson. You know, we all know what Clemson is. You know, Clemson, the new Alabama. You know what I'm saying? And Ohio State, you know, they get NFL prospects every year. They send dudes to the draft every year. So you know, they you know, it'll be hard to tell. You know, it'll be hard to tell where they go. I trade out personally. I'm trading out that pick.
S Young, what's up? Happy New Year, my brother.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Man, you missed it last night, my Florida brethren. We were talking about the Trevor Lawrence. We had a live Trevor Lawrence or Justin Fields, or you would trade out of it.
Oh, the Jets. The Jets ones.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying that. I said I would trade out of the pick. I'm not sold on both of them. I think if they go to a team with a good O-line and okay receivers, you know how Tua went to your Miami team. It was different because they had Flores and them built the house up. And then when he came in, he really didn't have that much to do because he had a good team around him. I just don't see these quarterbacks carrying a franchise without an O-line or decent receivers. I would trade out of the pick and build my team first. So from what I saw.
Looking at both teams, which one you think need a quarterback the most, though?
Out of who? The Jets and the Jaguars?
Yeah.
I think the Jets need the quarterback more because Gardner Minshew ain't really that bad. I watched the game of his the other day because I got this replay thing on my computer. I could watch some of the games. He didn't look that bad. To me, he just needs the offensive line. And then not only that, his best receiver, Chark Jr., who's a high top receiver, pretty good guy, got about 6'3", could catch the deep ball, could run his routes good, sort of like a poor man's Fitzgerald a little bit. He's good, but he got hurt too much, and then he caught COVID a lot. So that really messed their offense up. And then they didn't have a real strong running game. If you have a running game behind him, I think he'll be okay. I don't think Jacksonville need to really go get Justin Fields or Trevor. I think they're straight. They just got to build their team up before they even decide to go get a quarterback. I would give it one more year with Minshew, with a better O-line, a better D-line, some better receivers, have some extra receivers in case your other receivers go down from COVID or injury. I think they'll be fine. The Jets need God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit.
The
Definitely, I think if him for the Jets, because the Jets know, because they're definitely young team. They obviously only have gas to tank the season before they got the good coach. That would have been nice to know. Good marketing, generation quarterback, great GM, cap space, DC young players like Mims, Chowder, Quinn, Yang. So I definitely fit for Trevor.
They ain't been right since Joe Namath, man. They ain't had a quarterback since Joe Namath. That's what's messed
That's
up.
a long time.
They had quarterbacks. The problem with the Jets is they just never close. They had decent quarterbacks. They just couldn't close because it was another team that just beat them. Like every time they would come up, the Bills would be good, or the Patriots would be good, or somebody else would just be a notch better than them. They've had some decent quarterbacks.
Yeah, Chad Pennington was pretty good when he was there. He was
right.
No, who was a great?
He was all right.
Who good? I say Pennington, Mark Sanchez,
and Benny Testaverde.
Mr. Butt Fumble Dog. No way.
the butt tackled him. His old tackle butt tackled him, dog. Mark Sanchez, the reason the Jets ain't win because they had the defense. He couldn't make those extra throws they needed in the clutch, like in the AFC Championship games. If he could have made those throws, they could have been straight. But
no, because he made the Jets go back-to-back FC championships. So he just something for the Jets, you know.
I mean, he did, but he had a good running game, and then he had a good defense. Dude, that defense, you had Cromartie and Revis on one side, on each other's different sides, and then you had a front seven with Bart Scott and them boys. They were hellacious, and they were blitzing everybody.
I remember that year they had to play New England. And they interviewed Bart, and he was like, "I'm ready. Let's go."
Man, he was ready. They gave your boy problems.
Thanksgiving Day.
They gave Brady problems. Rex Ryan used to give Brady problems, especially when Rex was in Baltimore. He used to coach that defense. He always giving Brady problems. So, but the playoff picture, y'all, like T and S Young, we was talking about it. Who do y'all feel gonna get into the playoffs tomorrow? Basically it's like this. In the NFC, the Packers, Saints, and Seahawks all have to fight for the bye week. So if the Packers lose tomorrow and the Saints win, the Saints automatically get the top seed and they get the bye week. Now, if the Packers and Saints lose, if the Packers win and the Saints lose, but the Seahawks win, the Packers will own the tiebreaker. And the Packers would win would get the bye week. But if the Packers and Saints lose and the Seahawks win, then the Seahawks would have a bye week. Now, if all three of them lose, then the Packers would have the bye week.
So who does New Orleans play this week?
New Orleans plays the Panthers.
Okay, they're gonna win that.
They're in there. They get the top spot.
All right, then
New Orleans is playing at Carolina. The Packers are playing at Chicago, and the Seahawks, I believe, they're playing at San Francisco. So all three teams are on the road.
Yeah, that's tough. I still say New Orleans. I still say New Orleans will end up with the top spot.
New Orleans, Packers. New Orleans, the Saints gonna win that. Wow, the Seahawks. Just the Niners? I think.
The Seahawks are going. The Niners been playing tough the past few weeks.
The Niners, they always play the Seahawks tough.
I
don't know.
They beat the Rams. They beat the Rams and the Cardinals. They beat both of them guys lately. So they're going to give Seahawks problems. I don't think it's going to be a walk in the park. Seahawks going to have to really go into a dogfight. And the Panthers, they play the Saints good all the time. They always play the Saints good. I don't know what that is. It's like the Saints play the Bucks good and the Panthers play the Saints good.
I think the Saints got the best chance of winning though.
Okay. Yeah, that's what
I think the Saints and the Packers, they both gonna fight over it.
Right.
I think it's gonna be a close though. Chicago and the Packers. It's gonna be a close game. I don't see no blowout.
So if all three teams win, then who does it go to?
It goes to the Packers.
It goes to the Packers,
right? Because the Packers will be 13-3, the Saints would be 12-4, and the Seahawks would be 12-4. if all in
Okay.
the win. So the Packers
Mm.
would win. They would win the top spot.
Mm.
But if
Then I got to go with the Packers. Then I didn't realize that. I got to go with the Packers. Then
okay,
What about the
I'm
AFC?
pulling for Chicago.
No,
okay.
the Packers can.
yeah. So with the Packers win, they're automatically the top seed. Then
Yeah.
Right. If the Packers win tomorrow, they automatically got a bye.
Okay.
They automatically
yeah,
have.
I'm gonna give that to the Packers. I'm
Yeah.
gonna give that to them. I
Okay.
changed my pick.
What about the AFC?
Oh, the AFC, the Chiefs got a bye week. They're good. After that, the Bills and the Steelers, they're basically locked in to 2 and 3. So it don't matter what happened to either one of them. They're both gonna have home field advantage first round, regardless. And then the Titans, Dolphins, Ravens, and Browns, and the Colts. Basically, I think let me see the scenario for that. I just had that. Yeah, I just had that. What up, Uncle Frank? Give me a sec. I got to break down these scenarios real quick for the AFC. Okay, the AFC, the Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers clinched their division. Kansas
Week
City
17 has 16.
What's up, Frank?
11 teams with a chance to make the.
Oh man,
Uncle Frank.
Yeah, my bad. The Bills and the Steelers won their divisions. Kansas City has a bye now. If Baltimore wins tomorrow, they're in. If they lose, then they would need Cleveland and Indiana to lose to be in. Now, Cleveland, if they win, they're in. And if they lose, they would need Indiana to lose, or they would need Baltimore to win, or Tennessee to lose, and they would need Miami to win in order to get in if they lose. And the Colts and the Colts basically they're in, and basically they got two scenarios. The Colts could win the AFC South still if they win and Tennessee loses or ties tomorrow. And if them and Tennessee tie, I mean if Indiana ties and Tennessee just loses, then they win the AFC South. Now if they don't win the AFC South, if they win plus the Baltimore loss, when they're in, if Indiana wins and Cleveland lose, then basically they're in. And then if they win and Miami lose, they're in. So basically, if they win, they're in regardless. Miami, they would clinch if they win flat out, they're in. Now Baltimore loses. If Miami loses and Baltimore loses and Cleveland and Indiana lose, one of them lose, then Miami's in. Tennessee could clinch the AFC South if they win. If they win flat out, they win the South, and they have home field first round. And if they lose, they would need Indiana to lose. So that's basically how that goes.
Okay, who are their matchups? Like who do each team play tomorrow?
Okay, hold on. Cleveland plays at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, Mason Rudolph is playing, so him and Myles Garrett gonna have their reunion from last year when Garrett hit him with the helmet.
I think Pittsburgh gonna win.
Yeah, Baltimore plays at Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
Yeah, the Colts, they play at Jacksonville. That they should beat Jacksonville. The Dolphins play at Buffalo. I think Buffalo resting their starters, so Miami should probably win that one. And Tennessee is playing at Houston.
I think Tennessee might win. They might squeak that out. I think they'll win that game. They might, but if Watson come to play, I think they'll win. Watson might beat them, but I don't know.
Yeah, Watson's gonna give them a fight. So and Watson plays Tennessee good every year. So that's gonna be a tough game for Tennessee. And Tennessee's defense is terrible. So I don't know. Tennessee could mess around and lose that game, dog.
Yeah.
I mean, but the way Tennessee play, man, ball control is always important at the end of the year. If they can play possession football, they can go on another little run again. But if they defense lacking, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah, because their defense not as strong as last year. Their defense was
Right.
their focal point last year. Now they're more of an offensive team, and they go as Derrick Henry go. If Henry gets shut down early, then it's gonna be a long day for Tennessee. But for some reason, the Texans play them good every year. Like the Texans could be trash, they still play them well. I don't know what it is. I guess because that used to be the old Oilers. So I guess they don't like each other because of that. So I don't know.
That's exactly why.
Yeah.
Earl Campbell days.
Yeah. Man, we talked about Earl Campbell the other day, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my dude. That's one of my favorites.
The big thigh pads, trucking shit.
You said who?
Earl Campbell.
Oh man, Earl Campbell was a monster, dog. Every time somebody got ran over, I was just wanting to see who got ran over this game. He just put his whole helmet in there. Donnie, you got to connect your mic and your camera. Go ahead, T.
No, it's just that, you know, like that dude was he's the dude that looked for the contact.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like he's looking to hit you. You know what I'm saying? Like hard.
Yeah.
You don't want no smoke with you ain't want no smoke with Earl Campbell, dad.
No. Earl. Nah, not Earl. Earl was gonna take your whole life.
Right.
He brought it every game. He brought it every game too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And it's not just going to be one dude he runs over. He's going to run like 3-4 dudes over in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly. He did not play. He'll run you over. And him and Herschel Walker were the two big bruisers at that time.
Yep.
Ooh, that's why I'm kind of pulling for Derrick Henry to get MVP.
I think if they win tomorrow, he should get it because, dude, he's been carrying that team the whole year. Like, if you've been watching him, Henry been clutch in a lot of games because they should have lost to the Ravens that one game, and Henry hit that long run on them at the end and just took the game over. So I don't know, man. It's gonna be tough and everything. But I mean, I don't know. I think the Dolphins gonna win their matchup tomorrow, and I think the Ravens gonna win theirs. I think the Dolphins and Ravens are gonna get in. Personally, so the Colts. I think the Colts again. I don't think the Browns gonna get in. I think the Browns gonna mess around and choke tomorrow. I just got a feeling. Even with
who does Baltimore play?
Baltimore play at Cincinnati.
Yeah, Bengals.
Yeah, man, they better not choke tomorrow, man. They got to have a win tomorrow, don't they?
Yeah, the Ravens. Yeah, the Ravens got to win tomorrow. They have got to win tomorrow. If they do not win tomorrow, they need somebody else to lose. They need Indianapolis or the Dolphins or the Titans to lose, or the Browns.
Okay. And I let you know at least two of those teams ain't gonna lose.
Right.
Two of them gonna win.
Right, because they got.
I think Indianapolis.
Yeah, because they got the 6th seed. The Cardinals. The Colts gonna win tomorrow. They're gonna beat the Jaguars. I don't know if the teams that's gonna have the toughest matchups to me is gonna be the Titans and the Ravens and Browns because those are all division games.
Right.
And I know the Colts had they have a division game, but they'll beat the Jaguars. The Jaguars so trash. They done. So I mean, I don't see nothing else. I don't really see They'll
take the L to get the number 1 pick.
Right. Because right now they got the number 1 pick because the Jets won, I think, the last 2 games. So they're gonna have the number 1 pick to go after Trevor or Justin Fields. Man, I'm just not sold on them, man. I just didn't see nothing because yesterday Ohio State got away with Clemson running just to cover 3 all game. And then they was just pinching their ends all game. And you got
Fields. Yep. I like Ohio State's running back though.
Yeah,
He's pretty
Sermon
good.
beast, dog. Sermon ran over everybody yesterday. He was destroying Clemson. Clemson couldn't stop him.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't
He
stop
ought to
him.
go pretty hard. What year is he? A freshman? What year is he? Is he a sophomore?
I don't know. Let me look it up. I gotta see because he raw, man. I like him, dog. He a throwback running back.
Yep. He should get picked high, man, if he come out this year.
He should.
Somebody need the running back for Ohio State. Sermon.
Trey Sermon from he played with Ohio State. He used to play with Oklahoma. He transferred to Ohio State. I'm trying to see what he is.
I think he's a sophomore or a junior. One of the two. Either way, he gonna come.
I saw. I remember he ran for 331 yards against Northwestern.
Yeah. He manured all over them.
Oh, this guy's relentless.
I know. And then he be smiling. He got that Isaiah Thomas smile.
Yeah.
That smile, like, yeah, you know I'm gonna kill you this game, right? Right? Okay. Just smiling at him.
Yeah, you see, dude, he hurling over people like, what is you on?
Right. What
is you on, dude?
Just nothing but kill mode in them, man.
The thing about him, man, he can hit them holes pretty fast too. Like he'll cut.
Yeah.
Like, dang, he was killing them yesterday. That's who really won the game, man. He always gave them good field position.
Yeah, he gave him good field position, and then Justin Fields underthrew a few passes.
Yeah.
He underthrew some passes where I was like, I don't know, man. He don't look NFL ready to me. Mm-hmm. I just don't think he NFL ready, man. But he proved to me he's tough now. Like he got hit. Man, you know what I'm saying? He's tough.
I was like, why did he just slide, man? That dude hit him hard, man. And I think by him getting hit like that lineman gonna get picked too.
Yeah,
somebody gonna pick him too.
What'd you say, Sean?
Yeah, something wrong with quarterback. They'd be sliding, and like they don't be sliding. They just like to get hit.
Right, like he just ran. Then they kicked the Clemson linebacker out the game for target, and I'm like, dude, Justin Fields threw his body into him.
Right.
It's not his fault. You know what I'm saying? That dude ran his back right at him. The linebacker did his job, and they kicked him out the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jamores, they don't fit with the Jets. Neither one of them, dog. Like, if I'm the Jets or the Jaguars, I would trade out of them picks and I would build my house, man. I don't see a Deshaun Watson or Lamar or anybody of that caliber or Kyler Murray. I'm not sold on them. When I saw Kyler, I knew Kyler was going to be straight. But these guys here, I just don't see it. They don't have that edge to them. Every quarterback that you notice that played in the game, they have an edge to them. They have that type of edge where it's like, I don't take no ish. Yeah, I got hit this play, but guess what? I'm going to get up and I'm going to throw this ball here and there. Now, Fields show he has toughness, but, his throws, like, they really – I haven't seen him – when I seen him in adversity, Fields really came up short. And now Trevor Lawrence, if you get him to the fourth quarter and you guys are down by 3 or you're up by 3, he gonna close the game. So it's a toss up of what you want. If you get these quarterbacks, you're gonna have to have a good team around them. Like that's why I like where Tua went. Tua went to the perfect situation in Miami because they've been building their team since last year. And they're actually giving Brother Man a chance. I hope they give him a chance. I hope they don't try him. But he's doing a good job with that team. So, you can't just come into you just can't come into the situation thinking, oh, well, they're going to carry my team. They're going to do this. And it's like, no, they're not that type of player. They're a quarterback who you put on a team that you have some decent weapons. Like if you put them on a team like the 49ers, I could see one of them playing for the 49ers. That would be a good pick for one of them. Fields or
either one. Yeah. Right. Either one can go there.
right, or the Patriots, or not only
what about the Panthers?
Yeah, Christian. Yeah, Christian will take either one of them. You don't want Teddy. I don't know why Christian don't like Teddy Bridgewater. Bridgewater wasn't that bad this year.
No, he is bad.
As Young said, he is bad. That boy sound just like Christian saying that.
They just got to adjust to that system, man. They got a brand
like,
new coach,
like,
man.
He is bad. Like you don't see him. Y'all remember he fumbled on the goal line?
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yep.
But how many quarterbacks have fumbled? A lot of quarterbacks have fumbled before.
Not black quarterbacks, no.
And they still almost won. They still almost won the game.
Yeah, but they could have beat Green Bay.
Man, a lot of teams could have beat Green Bay, man. You know, Green Bay got the State Farm. Damn, Jamar.
It's the quarterback.
Damn, man. Teddy that.
Look, he's bad. Like, I knew he was bad since the Vikings. When he was in the Vikings, I knew this man was bad.
He wasn't bad for the Vikings. The Vikings were their team.
He was bad.
Oh man, I think Teddy ought to get one more year.
Like, you didn't see him get knocked out. Like,
what's up, Christian?
You don't see him get knocked out.
What up, Christian?
What's up with it, man?
Like, you don't see him get knocked out. Like
well, Christian, you got 3 people on your side about get rid of Teddy.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Thank God.
No, he's bad. No, he's bad. No, he's bad, man. I knew he's bad to the Vikings. Like, you didn't see him get knocked out.
Yeah, I saw it.
And I was like, oh, hang up the cleat, bro. No, you ain't.
Come on, y'all. Is Teddy really worth $63 million?
Y'all and my brother, Panthers fan too. He say the same thing, Christian. He said to me the other day, "Tell that Negro I'll buy him a beer." He told me.
And Christian thought the Panthers was gonna be good when they got Teddy.
I thought they were gonna be straight first, and then all of a sudden,
I know from the beginning. I said, no, they ain't gonna be good.
Teddy Bridgewater messes up, man. I was so mad because I'm like, bro, you didn't blew 7 games. 7. They literally showed it.
But see, you look at the system he was in when he was in New Orleans, man. That fit him. That system fit him.
Because
he got to Carolina. It's a whole new system.
Well, that system fit him because in New Orleans because it kept him from making terrible decisions. That's why they won games. But in the Panthers offense, he had to go win some games. And he's not a win-the-game quarterback. That's why I want to get Dak Prescott or get or Deshaun Watson. Straight up. You know?
They get rid of Deshaun.
I mean, like Teddy was doing his thing in the Saints. He was doing his thing, like throwing up, making 4 touchdowns. Like, he's good.
Look, hey, we got that 5th pick, and we can trade. We can trade away and get somebody else. I'm just thinking.
Then who's gonna be your court?
So would you trade that 5th pick plus some more picks for Justin Fields or Lawrence, or would you go after an established veteran?
I would go after an established veteran. I wouldn't even go for it because our team is win now. We got a team to win. We don't need a team that's.
They paid your boy too much money, man. They gave McCaffrey too much money, man.
Yeah,
I keep telling people that. I told these fans, bro, we can trade him. We don't need him.
They is not going to trade that. That is a perfectly grown white boy off of the tree.
If y'all trade Christian McCaffrey, that'll be the stupidest trade y'all ever did.
No, we don't because
actually wouldn't because Mike Davis proved to be better this year.
He is better. Mike Davis is a better running back.
So Mike Davis,
the running game.
So y'all gonna rely on Mike Davis than the white boy?
No, we can get another backup running back.
McCaffrey's not an every down back, man. He's not a starting running back.
And D'Angelo Williams, and they got rid of D'Angelo Williams, who was actually great for the Panthers.
Yeah, he might be smarter, but Christian.
He just fumbled too much.
No, Chris, yeah, he fumbled too much.
He get hurt so much. We have an
Yeah.
opportunity. You don't want to get stuck in a JJ Watt situation. He was cool his first 3
Right.
years, and then he gets hurt. We need to go ahead, pull that trigger now, get him out of there,
And that would be the
and
stupid
we need to go get. No, that would
Man,
be
you
stupid.
know they ain't finna trade that white
Man,
boy. That's a
you
white.
trading your star player? That's a horrible trade.
He's not a star player.
No. Who's your star player for the Panthers?
They really don't
on the
have
defensive
one.
side. Yeah,
You
he
really
is.
don't really have one.
Jeremy Chin.
You only
Cam
have
was the last
All
one.
rookie.
I like
your star
Shaq Thompson for
player.
y'all.
Your
Shaq
star player
Thompson's
for the
great.
Panthers is number
Shaq
22.
Thompson is not straight. Let me tell you about Shaq Thompson. Shaq Thompson is inconsistent. Jeremy
Yeah.
Chin leads. He's a safety, and he leads our team in tackles.
Oh yeah, that's bad
But
if your safety lead your team.
Yeah,
to
that
tackle.
ain't
Jeremy
the same.
Chin
linebacker
is the
trash.
best player on the team. These guys don't know nothing. I watch my team. Jeremy Chin is the best player on the team.
Right.
He literally took over the Minnesota Vikings game. He was like the
I
second
know
player
you're
in NFL
talking
history.
about. Yeah, he jumped off my screen. He raw. I like him.
And
He got that
you know who
dog in
blew
him.
the game? Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah, he did. He blew it.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
I'm
Jeremy Chin.
talking about. I said offensively. Now,
Offensively, we got four
They don't have no
players.
starter.
Who's gonna be?
Yeah, we do.
What? No, once Christian's
Yes, we
gone,
do.
once Christian gets traded,
Bro,
Anderson is straight, and Bird is straight.
But hold on, let me tell you guys, we about to have 4 players
Not
going
Bird,
for
more.
1,000 yards on our
Right.
team, and we didn't make the playoffs. We don't need Christian
I mean,
McCaffrey. That's
that,
not the
that
problem.
happens though. This is
that just tells you that your
We
team
don't
sucks.
need him. Our team don't suck. It's the team doesn't suck. The team is actually good. It's just our quarterback is the problem. We don't care about Christian McCaffrey. Didn't even play the whole season.
Did you say good?
No, I
It's
said
that
Teddy
system,
Bridgewater is
man.
not
They got to
good.
adjust to that system too.
It's just
They
the
got a
system.
brand new coach,
The
too.
problem is your system. Yeah.
It's Teddy
I
Bridgewater. We
think
need
y'all need
another
to give
guy.
everybody one more year. It's a new system.
I'm
new
sick of
coach.
giving people
Y'all
one more
be
year.
trying.
That's all we do in the
Okay, but
Panthers
what did y'all
organization.
do last year, Christian? Y'all weren't
Like,
that good
I understand.
last
Look, I understand.
y'all got a new team, a new system. Don't a new coach come in and just be successful like that. That's a rare.
Now, I understand
We're
what
not talking
people
about the coach.
saying.
We're talking about the players.
Yeah, now I
The
understand
coach
what
called
Christian
some
said.
bad plays too, dog, because y'all was calling some dumb plays on third down.
He did, but still,
Yep.
I'm like, Teddy Bridgewater
The running
still
plays
could have
at
got it
that.
done.
The running plays at that.
Yeah, the
The
running
running plays too.
No, because
like
I
an
understand.
back.
No, cause I understand what he said about Teddy. Teddy
Because I keep
needs to
telling you,
go.
Matt Rule does not want Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
that's fine.
And I'm with him.
Bridgewater more
But
like
that's a good offensive player. If you trade him,
He is a good offensive player, but I'm saying this.
Oh God,
We
did y'all
don't need
see
him as a
I'm saying if you
running
trade him,
back.
it's not gonna look good. It's not gonna look. It's not gonna look good for the Panthers.
Yeah, well,
like
we literally showed you
Flintwater.
this
No,
year.
it
We don't
won't.
need him. We showed you this year. We don't need him.
Christian. Look at what
The
Uncle
past
Frank
two-
wrote.
Bridgewater's
know.
more
He
like
said
Flintwater.
I keep telling people this season we literally showed you guys that we don't need Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey gets hurt all the time. We don't need nobody. He gets hurt too much. He got hurt last season. He got hurt this season.
That
He got
is
hurt
true.
the season before that. He get hurt.
You gotta stay healthy. But I'm saying you traded him.
Yeah.
Now I understand about trading the quarterback. Yeah, you gotta trade.
We don't need a running back though. Look at Ezekiel Elliott. Ezekiel Elliott was dominating for his first season, and then
he trashed. That Zeke trash. Like he was good.
but not his first
He's not
preseason.
trash.
He was good. He was
not trash.
He was
He's
good in the
My
early.
thing is, who you
early
taking, Christian
season,
McCaffrey or
He's
Dalvin
lazy.
Cook?
That's all. He's lazy.
My thing is,
That's all he is.
Like he just.
LeBron
we
James.
need a running back. We don't
Right.
need our system. I can tell you, they still run the same type of system as far as running as Carolina always does.
Because like you got your wide receivers though.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, even though the system has changed, the running game hasn't really changed. We still, when we didn't have star running backs. I mean, we didn't have star running backs, and we still was dope at running. We had D'Angelo Williams. We had Jonathan
Yeah,
Stewart. We had Tolbert, who was getting it done. They
Y'all
weren't
was
that was
star
Mr.
running backs,
Tolbert.
I remember that. I
What's up,
remember
Mr.
that.
Tolbert?
huh?
yeah.
Y'all was good for a while.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they wasn't bad running backs. They were serviceable running backs that got the job done. We don't need a star. You don't need a star running back. That's not our problem.
They just
I'm
they
trying to
kept
explain to you that
Jonathan Stewart. They kept Jonathan Stewart too long. They should have traded him.
Yeah, they did. They
they
did.
should have kept D'Angelo Williams, and they should have kept well, it was good they got rid of Steve because they needed to get a better running wide receiver because I mean they kind of not got to get away from Steve.
No, I think they
But
got rid of Steve too soon. They should have kept Steve for one more year, and then got
You see what I'm
another
saying?
receiver.
I
Yeah.
was sad when we went to the Super Bowl and we had Steve.
Yeah, because
I was
Steve would have
sad.
balled out in the Super Bowl.
Oh
They
my
cheated
god.
in receivers. Your boy, he caught it, and they said he didn't catch it.
Oh yeah, it
That was
was
a catch.
I think it was Funches or Ted Ginn. One
Yeah,
of
that
the
was
two.
Finches, I think.
Funches.
Yeah.
Man, Funches is another one, man. I hate all these dudes. They be bashing Cam. But it's like, bro, y'all was bums. Y'all dudes ain't do nothing. Y'all drop balls. Y'all blame Cam, and it was so ridiculous. It was like,
Yeah, Blemmy Cam. Yeah.
I mean,
If
the
if
thing,
he had a receiving core that Denver had, they would have won. Flat
but
out.
if he
Oh
had the
yeah,
receiving core that we
absolutely.
have right now, he would have won.
Yeah, this receiving core fit
Yeah.
Cam
Jesus Christ. Cam with this
Yeah.
offense would be dominating.
because those receivers in New England so trash. I told everybody I don't know how they thought New England was gonna ball out. They receivers were trash last year.
Jacoby
Yeah.
Myers is Jacoby Myers about the only thing.
Yeah, he good now. That was a diamond in the rough they found. But everybody else, like N'Keal Harry, man, he
He's
trash.
a bum.
He's
Yeah.
a
He's a
bum.
straight bona fide bum.
I thought he was gonna
Sorry.
be something out of Arizona State, man.
I never thought he was gonna be good. I told people that they like, man,
Mm-hmm.
N'Keal Harry gonna be nice. I'm like, bro, no, he not. He sucked. And Tom Brady told y'all he sucked last season.
Yeah, Brady did. He gonna try to say Brady would have gave you. I'm like, dude, Brady didn't even like your butt. Brady said you were
Yeah.
garbage.
He benched you.
Brady stopped throwing you the ball. So what are you talking about, dog? I swear these guys be on that magical dope. I need some of that, boy, and be delusional. Jeez.
Exactly.
I'll be feeling good. You got that dope? Roll it up. I am the greatest player ever.
Just lying.
Yeah.
Man,
They
I
need
never
to
cared
let the
about
fans
dude.
dictate who they want to get, man. It's just they ought to let fans, get in kind of the decision who to get. And it's like
Yeah.
I don't know what they be seeing in some players, man. I'm like,
Bro, all the
what y'all
Panthers
see, I
fans,
don't
if you
understand.
ask Panthers fans, a lot of them will tell you we don't give two shits about Teddy Bridgewater, and we really want to trade for Deshaun Watson at all costs. And if it's giving up Christian
Yeah.
McCaffrey, you goddamn it, I
Give
will
up
give up
give up
Christian.
McCaffrey.
I don't give a damn. I give up his. Who else you want?
The Texans aren't finna get rid of Watson,
Listen,
dog.
They
I'm
don't have a
trying to
first
tell
round
you that.
pick.
and you know they're not gonna give up McCaffrey. You know the Panthers
No,
not
they
gonna
ain't
give
finna
up
give up that white boy. He white
Hey, don't
and
be
he
surprised.
in Carolina.
Matt Rule don't like dude. I keep
And see,
telling you that
Watson by
the
loyalty anyway.
owner
He not
don't
going nowhere.
our owner
Watson ain't going nowhere.
don't care for Christian McCaffrey.
Nah.
We fired the guy who liked Christian McCaffrey.
I might be
We fired
surprised
him.
by the owner of your Panthers. Like, really? Now, if he goes to a good team,
I don't give a damn where Christian McCaffrey goes. As long as he off my team and we get something for him.
if he goes to a good team and your team having a bad record,
Man, look, he can go do that, but I guarantee you, we get a quarterback, that's a wrap. I guarantee you, we'll be if we got Watson, I guarantee you we'll be better than
y'all need a
wherever
depth
he
quarterback.
goes.
Y'all need a veteran. Y'all need a veteran quarterback.
Watson, Deshaun Watson's a veteran. What are you talking
Jackson's
about?
not gonna give him up. Next
Y'all
quarterback.
not.
They don't have a
Next
first
quarterback.
pick. Check this out. They don't have a first pick.
Watson,
If
they
we
not
give them
giving
a first
Watson.
pick,
Next pick.
Teddy Bridgewater and Christian McCaffrey, or even just the pick and Teddy Bridgewater, they ain't gonna say no because they don't have a first round pick. Bill O'Brien.
They're gonna
I
say
keep
no.
telling y'all they don't have a first round pick.
They're gonna say no. Like you want to get.
They're not getting rid of Deshaun Watson because, for one, they're bringing a new coach in next year. The coach is not finna come in there wanting no damn Teddy or Christian McCaffrey. He want Deshaun. Deshaun is the piece.
Right.
And Sean can be the piece all he wants to be. They can be the piece all they feel like that. But guess what they gonna be picking at in the second and third round?
That's fine. They got Deshaun.
No, the GM look at you.
Barely that. They got no damn picks.
No, all the Texans got to do is add some pieces, and then when the following year comes with a first round pick, they'll be straight.
And that's kind of weird. They
didn't lose. They lost some games. They lost some games like by less than 5 or 6 points. They weren't that bad. It's just that they couldn't close at the end because they didn't have that guy like a Hopkins. If they had Hopkins, they would have been fine. They would have been over 500 this year.
Yeah, that's kind of like like you want us to trade our good quarterback for your bum quarterback,
right? That
don't even look. That's not.
Like I said, it sounds crazy, but this team does not have a first round pick. We have a first round pick.
No, but they ain't gonna give up. They're not gonna give up.
But they got a quarterback though. Why would you get rid of your franchise quarterback?
The franchise quarterback don't want to be there.
Franchise quarterback for this.
Already said he don't want to be there. He said it.
Who?
Watson said he don't want to be there.
When Watson said that? Watson never said that. Watson just said the other day he wants to win a ring for J.J. Watt.
Yeah, Watson got that low. He loyal to Houston, man.
Right, he loyal to Houston, bro. He ain't say he wanted to leave. Where?
I didn't
know the reports I got.
Dude, you get that from? Hold up.
Right, and my homegirl still there.
Like I heard rumors about that in what he said on Twitter because people said
they said his agent was talking about moving him somewhere else. That's the only reason I said that.
No, he just signed that deal last year.
He's not going to Carolina.
No.
I know that for a fact. Like I know that for a fact.
That's all right. We'll take Dak. We'll take Dak. The Cowboys, let them be stupid.
Dak. I want Dak. Dak for.
We ain't gotta give up nothing. He'll be a free agent.
Right, he'll be a free agent.
Yeah,
he ain't gonna sign to Carolina.
Shit.
He'll go to a contender.
Yeah, he will.
He'll sign to a contender.
He'll go for.
We are a contender.
No, y'all not. Y'all not no damn contender,
bro. We lost all our games by 2 and 3 points. Our problem has been Teddy Bridgewater. It has not been the defense. Y'all gonna stop playing my team. Who is your team? I'm sick of you. Who is your team?
2 or 3 points.
I want Watson to go to the Raiders.
I'm trying to hold up. Who is his team?
You said Watson. You say you want Watson to go to the Raiders? Yeah, Watson will fit out.
We ain't gonna switch the subject. I want to know his team.
Oh, now you trying to switch the subject? Okay.
So who is your team?
You know what my team is?
Jets.
Who?
Dolphins. What's talking about?
The Dolphins. Oh my God, the laughing stock of the world. Y'all finally got
At least we're not on a losing streak. What's talking about?
I mean, it took y'all about 15,000 years.
Shit, how long did it take you to get?
No, we didn't take that long. We went to the Super Bowl.
You get a win. How long did it take you to get a win? Shit.
I mean, y'all ain't been to the Super Bowl and God, green earth. I don't know how long. It's been 3 decades, hasn't it? Now it's 3 decades now.
He about to be in the playoff.
For the first time in like
we gotta beat the Bills.
Hey, now I ain't gonna lie, I do want the Dolphins to beat the Chiefs though. That's.
Oh, we almost did.
Dolphins beat the Chiefs.
We almost did beat them.
Man, it was 2 or 4 why they lost.
When?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, against the Chiefs, it was 2 or 4. Because he didn't know what he was doing in the game.
No, it wasn't to a fault. No.
Yeah, it was. He was
No,
throwing
it
up.
wasn't.
It was.
It was our wide receiver. It was our wide receivers. They was dropping. They was dropping balls. They was dropping catches.
Bro, Tua was playing like straight up garbage in
No,
the second half.
No,
the first half he was balling. That second half he was not. I watched the game.
Yeah. But when the fourth quarter came, he was balling. He was balling. He was close but our wide receivers was dropping
And
passes.
y'all let the Chiefs win that game when they should have no business winning this game. The Chiefs, they gonna lose. I don't care what nobody says. The NFL can't help them this much because they keep losing 1 point score games. There's no way you can coast that much. There's no way. No one's ever coasted that much.
Who gonna beat them though? Who can beat them in the playoffs?
There's a lot of teams that can beat them. The Falcons could beat them if they was in the play. They can beat them. There's teams that can beat them.
Who?
The Falcons was robbed out of their game. They was robbed. Now I know everybody joke about them blowing games, but they were robbed out of that game.
You talking about the Chiefs game where they lost?
Yeah.
Yeah. They played the Falcons.
Man, F the Falcons. Boom.
I mean, I don't feel about them either.
The dirty birds, man.
Birds. They needed the sorry birds.
Sorry. They kept they kept their quarterback too long too.
Oh, right. What's that?
Exactly. They need to go out and get Cam. That's what they need to go get.
Yeah. And that might be somebody they might get too.
I said last year, and everybody was talking about, we gonna ride with Matt Ryan. My brothers and
we gonna ride with Matty.
Cam would have fit there. Cam would have fit Atlanta perfectly. They would have been fine.
We gonna believe in Matty Ice. He did murder y'all Panthers.
Who? Oh, Matt Ryan. I mean, not really, but I mean, yeah, because we had a bunch of injuries when they was playing.
That's kind of when he show up anyway when they play a rival and they
what's up, y'all?
games.
What's up, LB?
What up, man?
What up,
LB?
Man, Matt Ryan was trash. They should have traded and they should have brought Cam in. Cam would have fit.
He should have had a ring, bro. That was all coaching when it came to that Falcons team with that Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
That was straight coaching.
They was in the league, and they was in the league, and then
they was whooping on the paper the whole first half.
They gave you the blueprint on how to beat the Patriots.
I thought that was over. Everybody thought that was over between. I was like, it's over.
Man, I knew it.
Was that before or after Philly? I don't remember.
What?
Nah, it was before.
Okay, so and then Philly went in and then beat them.
Yep. That ain't made no sense, man. Had all them points in the first half. They ain't do nothing in the second half.
I was crying.
No. Man, we gonna watch
They stopped running the ball. Oh, we got Mr. Chief Ambassador himself barely winning, ain't making no damn gambling line.
I'm afraid to gamble. I'm afraid to gamble. I need to learn what I'm doing.
Christian talking shit about your Chiefs.
All right, bro. Why you gotta be messy? Man, first of all, me and him were buddies last season because he know I love. He know I have in my heart. I love Patrick Mahomes. But I can't stand the cheating, the overratedness. That's the only problem.
Bro, how did we cheat last week? That's why I want to know because I laughed. I laughed when you said on the last
what?
Man.
All right, come on, man.
Let's get ready to roll.
Don't do this. You gotta be objective,
like
man.
2 feet, dog.
Like this, man.
I'm just keeping it 100.
I'm listening to you, dog. How did we cheat last week?
Huh?
I want to hear your thoughts.
Oh, you know that pass interference call that before that touchdown. That was a crucial call. That was not pass interference.
You talking about late in the game?
Yeah, and right when they scored that touchdown before the.
You talking about the Kittle play? The Kittle they called that offense pass interference. Yeah, that wasn't pass interference. No, that was a bad call.
Yeah, and then they can call the holding call on the touchdown play. The one that y'all got. because they held what's called a neck, and it was like, I was like, come on, bro. I was like, don't. I'm like, bro, like, don't do this.
Here's the thing. Well, before that, AJ Terrell had an interception right in his hands, and he dropped the ball.
Oh no, I agree with you on that. That he was a
You can't do
complete
that.
dickhead for doing that. He should. That was the game. He was a complete dickhead for not doing what he was supposed to do.
Yeah, because we was
now
in trouble.
I agree with you on that part.
We was in trouble. If he makes an interception, we was in trouble.
Yo, y'all gonna be in. I'm upset that y'all not playing y'all starters next week. Y'all not playing none of the starters tomorrow.
Man, I feel like the offense needed a quarter. I feel like the offense needed a quarter tomorrow. But
if they don't play at all, bro, I'm telling you, the Chiefs, they gonna. Now, last season, they the season before that, they was balling. They was killing, and that was when Pat broke the ice. But last season, Pat was struggling. This season, he's struggling this year, but they winning games in spite of the defense. This year has been better.
Man, defense
than the offense.
Matthew been saving their ass every week.
Yeah. The offense have not been that great. It's been your defense.
Bruh, last week was the first time we really looked like shit on offense, basically, all season long.
No, it wasn't. That wasn't the first week.
I watched that game last week. Y'all pulled that out by the hairs, Dad.
You mean the NFL rust spell it out by the hairs?
Points all year long.
Yeah, but just because you scored 20 points, I mean you're the offensive team.
I still think Tyreek Hill be overrunning his routes too much. He got to work on his.
Tyreek Hill don't know how to run regular routes.
He don't know how to route. No,
he got to work on his routes.
But Harkman to me,
running back. What's the running back?
Bernard Robinson and Miko, Pat need to go to them a little more to me. He don't give him the ball.
And Robinson are the person.
Yeah, those guys. Robinson run the best routes to me out of all of them.
Robinson be dropping the hell out the ball though.
Yeah, he do too. Yeah,
but I do like Harkman.
Hey, you better do him like a replacement.
Receiver on the
you
team.
better put that stuff on his hand. On the replacement, look, your boy kept dropping it.
Stickles.
Yeah, he gonna
but Harkman, my favorite receiver on the team. I like Tyreek Hill, and I don't like Kelsey. Kelsey to me is overrated.
Oh my gosh,
Kelsey,
he's not better than Kelsey.
Let's hear it.
Now you hating on the white
better than Kelsey. He ain't better than
NFL players. You ain't no McCaffrey. Now you ain't no Kelsey.
Right, he don't like no white boy.
I do. I love Kittle.
No, you don't.
I love Kittle. I love Kittle, bro.
Kittle's is a dog.
Kelsey like Mike Evans.
No, you might say
you
Stop it.
Kelsey be offensive interference all the time.
Stop it. I ain't never.
That was a little disrespectful, Dad.
No, you don't like Little. No, you don't like Little. No, you don't.
Mike Evans gets shut down by Marcus Lattimore every damn season. Every time he gets shut down. One person shut down Travis Kelce like that repeatedly. Sorry. You can't make that comparison.
What?
Man,
Who y'all talking about? Compare who?
He said
I'm
Travis
talking
Kelce's
about
like Mike Evans.
I'm not saying that he like Mike Evans.
Mike Evans, no.
When he passes offensive pass,
Mike Evans get beat up by Kareem Lattimore. Kareem Lattimore be getting his head.
I'm talking about when they offensive
Marcus Lattimore be shutting him down.
Yeah, Marcus Lattimore, that's his name.
Yeah, man, he from the food. That's what we do. We shut it down. I mean, yeah.
I'm just saying, Kelce don't get shut down.
Here you go, talking about the boot. Oh, God. Here he goes. Talking about the boot like them Florida boys don't get no business done. But all right, we got you.
Hey, man, look, we dancing on these niggas. You better remember how we doing JT Jefferson out there. Dancing.
Yeah, but guess what? Who the best receiver? Where you from? The crib.
Who?
Yeah, Hopkins. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
No, that's my team, though.
That's
Whoa. That's your team now? You moved out for Carolina?
Right, he done moved to Carolina, dog.
No,
he ain't even loyal.
No, I'm a Clemson.
I'm telling you, bud, these light-skinned niggas ain't loyal. I tell you.
I'm a Clemson fan, though.
Ain't loyal for nothing.
If it's Carolina sports, nah. I love Carolina sports. That's my team. I love Clemson. I love D-Hop. I always support D-Hop. Wherever you go. I mean, all right, support D.I. You from Clemson.
Don't bring that boot around here, because when Hopkins go against Lattimore, he don't shrink. He don't shrink. He get longer, baby.
We already know that. I ain't say all that. I'm just talking about Mike Evans. I ain't say that now.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to D.I.
Mike Evans, Texas
take
man
my Clemson brother. That
all right, so
is going right out the window.
All right, so who everybody say that is getting eliminated from the playoff picture tomorrow?
I think the Browns are gonna get eliminated.
Browns gonna check that deuces. They finna be gone.
I think shoot,
I
I think
wait. Was it playoff games tonight?
Cardinals gonna make
I completely forgot. Okay. Check.
I think the Browns.
Which one? College or NFL?
NFL.
I'm about the NFL.
No, that's next week. Next week. No. He was asking.
No. I'm just asking because I completely forgot.
It's next week.
Oh, okay, yeah. Don't they play Tuesday or Monday? Alabama and Ohio State.
No, they play Monday.
The 11th. They play the
Monday,
11th.
right?
They play on the 11th.
Yeah.
The 11th.
Oh, okay. Oh, the 11th.
Yeah.
I don't really care for that game, man.
Yeah, man. Fuck Ohio State. Excuse my language.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
Yeah, we got to say F on here. We're going to say F. EFF, Ohio State.
F Ohio State.
I agree.
The F boys.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Anybody who watches this later out here, F Ohio State, okay? That's from me.
Yeah, Michigan
right.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Blue Amaze.
Go Blue.
Right. We don't mess with Ohio teams up here. They all can fall asleep. But Bear, that's a shout out to you. You my boy. But F your Ohio teams, dog. We don't mess with
Thanks for giving us players from Ohio to go to Michigan.
And I'll give you this. Now, in the 2000, the Cincinnati team was balling. Like, the NCAA.
Well, guess what? F them too. I don't care. They can ball and they can fall off.
They won me some brackets.
That's cool. They won you some brackets. They messed mine up. So F them. And that black jersey. What up, Mr. KC?
Nah, but real talk though, man. I think Cleveland gets in, dog. I mean, you know that Pittsburgh clinched their division.
No, Lord.
Pittsburgh clinched their division, man.
You just want to see Baker in there, man.
Listen,
you want to see the progressive guy.
Why you want an easy route? You want an easy route to the Super Bowl?
They got Beckham on their team, man.
Right.
They got Beckham on their team. They ain't gonna make it.
Now, let's just say you want to play the Browns, not the Dolphins.
He said, I don't.
No. You slick. Don't you slick. I know you're trying to do. I know you're trying to say.
I know, right? You ain't slick.
Right.
You ain't slick.
Right.
You is not slick. Man, I really think the Browns have a good chance. You know, they're playing good on offense. No, they're not. You lying.
No, he just saying that to get so the Chiefs can get the easier competition to win this.
Not at all, man. Not at all, man. They want Myles Garrett to get his revenge.
No,
Mason Rudolph.
Man, dog. I don't trust Baker Mayfield because they playing Mason. He lost to the Jets, dog, and the Giants.
Bro, you have his entire receiver core.
You lost 2 sorry
souls
from New York.
You already know what time it is. G-Men, baby. G-Men. G-Men, let's go. G-Men.
Man, look! Oh my God, man! Nobody about New York.
Oh, okay. If Myles Garrett. Okay, I give you that. Myles Garrett gonna stay because I don't trust Baker. I trust Myles gonna take his helmet and beat his head in again.
Yeah, he might hit somebody with it.
Right. That's all I want.
That's all I'm watching. Ejection. Another
ejection.
Let's real, dog. See if you say the N-word to him again.
I bet one of y'all Chiefs said N-word to him. I bet he gonna hit Patrick.
Nah, he ain't gonna hit Patrick because everybody gonna jump him.
His own teammates might jump.
It's gonna be a fight.
Please believe he touched Patrick. He gonna get some of the highest fines NFL's ever seen.
Yeah, he gonna be banned.
That's hitting the golden goose, dad. You don't mess with the golden goose.
Schedule.
Talk about being on the Dean's list. He gonna be on the Dean's list.
For real,
Man.
tomorrow.
Don't hit Patrick. That's the golden boy.
So
He ain't gonna never get off that list.
LB, what you said?
Yeah, I'm looking at the schedule now. Like the first game tomorrow is the Bucks versus Falcons.
Oh, the Bucks is already in. It don't matter what they do. They locked in.
They just waiting who they gonna play in the NFC East division.
I mean, they still play for seeding though.
Giants, Cowboys.
The question: who is going to come out the East? Who's going to come out the East?
Right.
Well, if Washington wins tomorrow, they automatically win. But if they lose and Dallas win, then Dallas is in. But if Dallas and Washington lose, the Giants are in. That's how it is. Philadelphia eliminated.
Yeah. Wait, are any of these dudes over 500? Is Washington over 5? Did they make it over 500?
None of them made it over 500. None of them. But
the East is so trash.
Hold up. T, this is funny. The last 2 teams, or 3 teams who won the division under 500, they won the first round of the playoffs every year.
Yeah, it's crazy, dog.
Because remember the Seahawks that run Marshawn had on the Saints? They were 7-9.
Oh, and that's right. That's right.
We won 5 games.
That was the original Legion of Boom right there, Dad.
We went to the Super Bowl.
That year, the Panthers, they won 5 or 6 games. They won their first game too.
And that was the year before the Super Bowl run.
That was the year before the Super Bowl. Yep. They went to the Super Bowl.
After that.
Yeah.
So it could happen.
It can happen. It can happen.
I'm going for the Giants, baby.
That shit is just funny, guy. It's under 500 team is not supposed to make the playoffs, Dad.
You know what time it is.
What part of the game is this?
I'll take that. Nick.
I'm with you, Outlaw. Giants gonna win that.
If the Giants win it, I'll take it.
What's the Giants' record?
Hold on. The Giants' record is
not 7 and
5 and 10.
Yeah, Giants gotta lose. Yeah, they gotta lose.
So the Giants,
Washington is gonna get blown out.
They play the Cowboys.
Yeah, the Cowboys gotta win that game.
Dog, I don't know.
Cowboys ain't winning.
I don't know. New York played them good the first game.
New York always
we gonna beat the Cowboys tomorrow.
They always
play the Cowboys tomorrow.
So that's not a gimme, and Dallas love to choke.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
I mean, that's just a rivalry game.
Right.
That can go either way just because of the rivalry.
Washington struggles against Philly. So Washington ain't gonna have it easy tomorrow because Washington, I think
they race that team to win.
Right. They're playing in Philly tomorrow night at 8.
Ron Rivera don't win nothing.
Yeah, but I got Washington, man. They're gonna try to get Alex Smith in there, man. They're gonna make that comeback story.
Man, I don't trust Alex Smith, man.
I don't trust you, man.
Look at him. Look at him.
Tomorrow night.
I know you're trying to do.
He's a joke party.
You trying to get the Chiefs to get an easier competition. You trying to get Chiefs to win the Super Bowl easily. Don't be slick. You slick.
I need you to get that light skinned man out of you and bring him.
I'm just telling you how
you are playing with me right now. Alex Smith.
See, I told you. You talking about me, HB. Look at him.
Dog,
his takes are awful.
7, dog. I'm telling you. They gonna save him. They gonna win the game.
Dog,
he picked the Browns and he picked the Washington football team.
You should know what Alex gonna do.
I know, but I know how this league kind of goes, man. I know how this shit
I know how it goes too.
You know what? Hold on. It's funny that you said that, but you know how the league goes. So you know that the league is cheating for your team.
I knew Christian was gonna say that.
You walked right into that one, dog. You walked right into that one.
I'm glad you said that. You know how the league works.
You swear
you said it out your mouth
right there, bro. You
said it out your mouth.
No,
that's what you said.
No, I'm like, I know this man ain't slick. I know he's trying to say.
Right.
You get that hard.
Here go with the light skin.
The little dingy colors. They ain't even true red. They burgundy.
You said what? Burgundy.
Look at his shirt. Look at his shirt. Like
Right, ain't too red.
That's red orange.
Christian murked me today on the Mandalorian. He murked me. He murking me now. You burgundy.
Y'all not red. Y'all
I
red
didn't.
orange.
Whoa! I didn't. All right, man. I apologize, HD. I didn't do like that. I wasn't even trying to go like that.
This dude came to the Mandalorian like, damn, HD, you finally watched it. I'm like, I just said
Hey, you can't be late on the Mando though, Dad. Mando is the Mando, Dad.
Like 2 weeks ago.
When I come home,
No, he just reviewed season 1 and 2. So
Oh, it happened. It happened.
I'm
It
like,
happened.
damn. It's like, God, season
Yeah.
1 and 2.
but I watched it all, so I caught
I
up.
know.
I'm good.
I mean, man, you did catch up. You was gone. You know,
Yeah, I was going for
man,
a while.
we-
I caught up.
We on to the WandaVision now. You gotta catch up.
Yeah, that's in a couple weeks.
What?
Yeah,
what
that's
come
in a
out
couple
this
weeks.
week?
Mando, like
come
Yeah,
out
white
this
people
week?
do.
Mando.
Hey, I'm telling you what I'm waiting on is that Loki series. That Loki series look like it's gonna be
That
sick.
Loki series look
Oh, the
fire.
WandaVision you
Yeah.
said? What's that?
No, WandaVision
The
is
Scarlet
Spider-Man.
Witch and Vision.
Oh, and the Vision, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna make the multiverse.
Oh, okay,
That's how we
okay.
gonna get Spider-Man in, and that's how we
Falcon
gonna
and Winter
get,
Soldier look alright. That look cool, but that Loki one looked like the best one. So
Yeah, that Loki one look like it's gonna be the shits.
you got the
It's
what
007,
if, but I'm
bro.
counting live action. Like that's more animated stuff, like that What If series.
Yeah, that's gonna be animated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the What If gonna be whack. I mean, the only
What
thing
If
you
look
gonna watch is
interesting
basically
though. I
Black
do.
Panther.
It looks interesting, but I'm.
I mean, the big draw is that like this is how like this is how like Iron Man's gonna come back. Like he gonna come back and do an episode of it. You know what I'm saying? But he's just gonna be doing his voice because it's animated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like everybody that's not moving forward with Marvel, they're gonna get another
like,
shot
what if,
in those what
Yeah,
ifs.
they gonna be like, what if Tony
What if
Stark
this
could come back
person
and
was
get
black?
accepted?
What if this person was Latino? Like, what if this person was a zombie? What if this person came from a different planet? Like, it's like that. Like,
I think that's one of the episodes that's kind of leaked out. That one of them is going to be about like the zombie apocalypse. You know what I'm saying? And,
zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, one of them is like the
and I think that's
Avengers,
going to be like
Avengers,
Wolverine or
like
something.
zombies or whatever.
It's
Like
turn
in one
everybody into
universe,
zombies.
it's different, multiple universes.
Bro,
That's
people are already zombies.
Yep.
It's all different universes. That's all it's really about.
When the sun goes down, there's a lot of zombies.
Bro,
I'm mad that I wasted my money going to the movie theater to watch Wonder Woman. That's what I'm mad about. I want my money back, bro.
Wonder Woman was trash.
Wonder Woman was straight.
horrible, dog.
I gotta watch that Monday night.
Horrible, dog.
I gotta watch that.
How was it horrible? It was straight to
That
me.
movie was garbage.
It was good to me.
It was good, dog. Like,
Wait a minute, let me ask you. Did you like the first one? Did you watch like the first Wonder Woman movie?
No, I love the first one. The first one was great.
You like the first one?
was great.
Okay.
The first one was great. That second one was garbage, dog. Everything looked all fake. It looked like they was running on, like they had, like you could tell they was on wires. You
could tell they was on wires.
Garbage.
I mean, I don't see that. It was good to me. I think it was about 3 stars.
Like again, bro. Like we doing.
Oh, okay. Hold on, real quick, man. I didn't see the doggone movie, man. But was it like?
Why'd you jump in, man? You know,
man.
Hold on.
Wait a minute, dog. Hold on.
Next and watch it. You can go watch. That's another thing that pissed me off when I found out I could watch it at home.
I wasn't done. Hold on. I was just gonna ask y'all a question.
That's what pissed me off that night.
First of all, I was gonna ask y'all, man. Was it like a doggone like a 3-hour romantic comedy type stuff? You know what I mean? Was it on that level?
It was more story. It was more story than like you had your action scenes. It was a lot of story more than action.
I fell asleep. I fell asleep 10 minutes. Like 10 minutes into that movie.
No, it wasn't that long to me.
I watched the first 5 minutes. I fell asleep for like 10 minutes and watched the rest of the movie.
I was watching.
I was trying to run.
Like it was straight to me. I was entertained by it. I mean, I like movies with
I like
stories.
it,
I like all the shoot 'em up, bang bang for no reason. I hate those movies.
Yeah, I understand that.
This is Wonder Woman though. Like,
I feel like a Wonder Woman movie shouldn't be 3 hours
like how
long.
you a Wonder Woman and you clinging
It
on
was
to
like 2 hours and like 30 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, 2 hours 30
Because he
minutes
was
of nonsense.
Yo,
How you Wonder
Uncle
Woman? You
Frank,
clinging
bro.
on to a man? Like, what are you
Bro,
talking
Uncle
about?
Frank, bro, you a fool.
It's stupid.
It didn't make any
Talking
sense.
about he was around.
Oh man, yeah, bro.
I'm telling you, Nicholas was around when they was doing Hands Across America. I'm telling you.
No, that was
funny,
that
man.
was straight.
My man,
trash.
he really understood.
Yo, we just gonna say Nicholas fought in World War II, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Happy New Year, Nick.
Yeah. He was there in 1984. Wonder Woman. Yeah. Man, I had to watch the movie. He was there.
Why y'all getting on my dog, man?
Nick be having me rolling.
Y'all done? Like,
I think we're right now, Dad.
That's my dog. He killed that.
He wrote the Wonder Woman comic. He was
No,
there.
you was there. You was there when she fought Barbara. You was there.
But
yeah, I think we done.
We done, dog. We done.
I'm gonna let you know, bro.
No, for real.
I hated the ending for Wonder Woman because he was like, I missed my mistake. I wish my mistake.
Dude, man. You know they got
Like,
this
it was
little
ridiculous, bro.
So
Yeah, on top of that, which movies are normally not that good.
And then it was like it was like everybody. I mean, I understand why they forgot, but it was like, damn, everybody forgot. Like this dude over here, he just ruined everybody's life.
Easter egg at the end.
Wait a minute, hold on. Y'all talking about?
I did like that surprise at the
about,
end, like, who was in the movie though at the end, like in the end credits. I did like that.
Yeah, the end credits clean. I liked that. That was
I like that.
That was super
so,
lame.
Here, I've got a question. Now, to those who have seen it, were there any hints to the Snyder cut that's about to come out?
Snyder Cut's coming out HBO Max.
Not really.
I understand that, but they're trying to reboot the Justice League. So I'm asking if it has any ties to the Justice League.
Remember that the Snyder Cut is old. Like
it
this
only
is
has
like
ties to the Flash movie. That's
this
it.
is like
okay, but I have a follow-up.
Johnny, I'm not sleeping on the Cowboys.
I have a
Cowboys have a tough time going up to the Giants. And they always have a tough time playing the Giants. But Washington got Alex Smith playing tomorrow, and for some reason, C. Penn think they finna win it. I don't know why. Alex Smith always chokes to me. I guess I don't know. They don't play good against Philly and Philly. Philly always play Washington tough.
I'm telling you, that Washington defense gonna show up. I'm telling you.
I mean, they gonna show up, but we gonna see, man. Alex Smith, man. I don't know. I'm not sold on none of the East teams. I think the Giants might luck up and get in.
They will. I hope races around Rivera don't.
And if they get in, I'll be right. I'll be right, C-Pen. What to do, Abuku? What to do?
Hold on, Donnie. Donnie, you need to relax, man. You need to relax on that.
The Cowboy offense like the Chiefs.
You need to relax, dog.
See, that's that delusion Cowboy fans have, boy. Like, what? Where?
Laker fans is bad.
Are the Cowboys even above 500?
No.
Ridiculous season, dog. This is a ridiculous season.
He's trolling.
He said he trolling. I'm
He's trolling.
Bro, that's the
Cowboys so trash.
Yeah, dog. Cowboys.
Yeah. Exactly.
Where the hell did you get that from? Like, dude,
I didn't fall asleep on the screen. Cut the shit.
See, that's the thing about Cowboy fans. Y'all gonna let that go. Y'all gonna sign Andy Dalton to this big contract. And y'all
and thought it would be a good.
I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love it because
I
I'm
would
be
love
like,
it too.
I'll be like Panthers Nation. Here we go. That's what we finna do, baby.
Good luck with that one.
Playoff, not gonna make it to the playoff, but
I had to drink on that one, but make sure I'm seeing what I'm seeing.
What?
What Donnie said, do not sleep on the Cowboys. I had to drink real quick and see it.
No, that man Frank said I'm sleeping with the Cowboys like LB and T.
I see that. That's why I got his comment up.
I'm sleep.
Hell no, the Cowboy dog. We going to the Super Bowl, Cowboy fans.
Boy. He hurting for something. What? I don't know, but he hurting.
Dog, y'all last chance for going to the Super Bowl was that when they screwed over Dez Bryant in that catch, dog. That was what, like 4 years ago?
And they earned that because they screwed the Lions the year before. They screwed the Lions the year before.
Yeah.
That's what
they
whole
got.
season I was pissed, bro. That was the year. That was the year where the Giants went on the boat. That shit just had me like, my head almost exploded when I seen Odell on that boat. Like yo, why is this whole?
But that's not why y'all lost.
Smacked around by the Green Bay Packers. It was like, dog, I was ready to choke everybody.
Hey, hold up, LB. Donnie. So you think the Cowboys gonna win it tomorrow and get to the playoffs?
Oh yeah, and you're gonna see they got an offense like the Chiefs. People sleeping on.
Come on, man.
Oh boy.
Oh
boy. Hold on, Dad. With Andy Dalton, y'all going to the Super Bowl with Andy Dalton?
Hey, Andy Dalton, I think he should be the Cowboys quarterback of the future.
Hold on.
I'm happy he feels this way. Please.
He didn't sip all of the Kool-Aid.
Hold on now. You saying that the Chiefs and the Cowboys you saying the Cowboys got the same offense like the Chiefs?
Yeah, listen to me now.
Hold on, let's listen to him. Let's listen.
Go ahead. I'm gonna.
I love
You
this.
think Dak Prescott is worth $40 million a year?
No.
No, but he's better than him.
Not at all.
I mean, but he's better than Dalton. He's better than Dalton.
From the Cowboys.
If you keep that offensive line,
right, you're absolutely correct.
Ezekiel Elliott gonna have to take a pay cut. That's going to end up happening because all that money is guaranteed to him next year. They cutting Ezekiel.
So long as y'all drop Dak, I'm cool with that. I'm agreeing with you on everything you.
He's not coming to the Panthers. Let that go.
Right. Christian is hell bent on getting Teddy out of there, dog. And
I'm telling you,
I don't understand it.
Everybody in the chat understands. Everybody.
The last 3 weeks I've been sleeping good because they've been winning. Because it's been a rough year, Sometimes I lose sleep, but I feel something happening.
You've been losing sleep for 25 years.
Right. I feel something finna happen. I feel it. Y'all may not feel it.
You said the same thing for the past 25 years.
Andy Dalton gonna get to the playoffs and do like he always do in Cincinnati. Choke.
Yeah, that choke.
To me, what's gonna happen is they're gonna franchise tag Dak after the season. And then they're basically going to see what they're going to do with Zeke. They might let Zeke go, or they might bring him back, or they might restructure his contract. Dallas is going to go get a Mike linebacker, inside backer, because that's what they're missing. All you guys have is a will backer. None of your linebackers are tough to me. They're soft as hell. If they go against a team who like to run the ball, it's over. The secondary, Diggs is good. I like Diggs. You guys need a safety, a real free safety. Wilson is straight. Number 37, he good. I would move him to the strong and get a free, and then I would go get a cornerback along with Diggs on the outside, and y'all will be straight.
Nah, I think Dak Prescott is going to wind up with Washington.
No, he's not going to Washington.
What?
He's not going to
Hey, come on, y'all. Y'all believe he coming to the Panthers now. Please believe it.
That's going to probably go to the Broncos or go to somebody else. He's not going to no damn
Panthers.
Washington.
I can't. Washington needs a quarterback. Black quarterback though.
Washington needs a quarterback because Smith ain't gonna make it after this year. I mean, he's gonna get comeback player of the year.
It should go to Cam.
No.
It should go to Cam or what he had to deal with it in what's called it. To come back.
Where would he go? Like where? Like what 3 teams you would think like they would like pick him up at? Like
the 3 teams I think that would pick Dak up. You got the let's see,
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh is one. 49ers could be another one, and I could see Denver or what's the other team? The other team needs one too.
Man, Elway ain't taking no black quarterback.
I know. That's what I keep telling you.
That's what I'm saying.
Colin White.
Quarterback too.
To me, the best team that he ought to go to, but I know they ain't gonna take a black quarterback in Chicago. He would
exactly right. See, you keep naming teams that hate black quarterbacks.
Hey man, I'm just saying, I'm going with what look good, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but let's be realistic.
I just was realistic. I just told you if they didn't like black quarterbacks, he would go there. I didn't say that he was going there, nigga.
I mean, saying everything's imaginary, though. I will say that.
Right. He probably could go to San Fran or Pittsburgh. Like,
and I will cry.
Man, I think San Fran trade for Matt Ryan.
Hey, they could go get him. Matt Ryan would fit there with Kyle Shanahan because that's when he had his best season was with Kyle.
The Saints need to go get Dak Prescott because if they think Taysom Hill's the answer.
Yeah, they Dak, but I don't. Dog, Sean Payton like Belichick, dog. They want to prove people they're a mad genius or something. They got an ego.
Taysom Hill is trash.
I know he's trash, but Sean Payton feel like I can make any quarterback. So that's how he feels.
And I'm going to lose every Super Bowl.
Right.
I won't get there. I won't ever get back there.
You saw what happened to Belichick when he didn't get no receivers or no tight ends.
Man, Sean Payton ain't gonna ever go back to the Super Bowl. He ain't gonna go back to the Super Bowl with it.
Dude, look at the Super Bowls Belichick won as early in his career. Who teams were those? Those were Parcells' defenses.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Those were his defense. Those were his players. Drew Bledsoe and all them. Terry Glenn and them guys. No, not Terry Glenn. I don't think he was there no more. They had Tony Brown.
Terry Glenn was there.
Yeah. Terry Glenn was there. And they had Tony Brown. So I'm like, dude, he's never built the team. He's never built no team that was just like rated at that. And then his defenses after Vrabel and Brewski left, they were trash.
I mean, he always had he didn't never had. I mean, listen, players would get good and then they would let them walk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like so you know, I get what you're saying, but at the same time, you know, he's done a lot with lesser talent because he lets all his talent walk. Only player they've ever kept was Tom Brady. Everybody else, when it came time to renegotiate, it was like plug in the next player, and we were rolling.
They did have that little what's his name? What's the little crazy little gay boy that they had on the team? What's his name?
Gay boy?
Yeah, Hernandez. Yeah, I couldn't think.
Man,
I couldn't do that.
Don't do that. He ain't gay.
I couldn't think it. He wouldn't.
No, he's gay.
Oh no,
the dude writing 4-page letters to dudes.
I don't know. That's kind of I don't know that.
Bro. That deep, bro.
That dude's a fruity booty.
It was wild. That was wild.
You say what?
Not back. The Aaron Hernandez was wild, bro.
He was more than wild.
He was crazy,
Tom
man.
Brady better be lucky.
He was crazy. He was crazy.
Like he did other players. Like what?
Tom Brady better be lucky. What, LB?
He didn't like get up in his face like other players.
He did get in his face. He never did again after that. Because they the hell out of him, bro. You didn't
he would have had him in his garage.
What's that NFL player? Ryan Russell? Now that's a gay dude right there. That's a gay player.
Ryan Russell.
Ryan Russell.
What was that one dude that they
Nah,
promoted
what's
on
my
ESPN
man's
like
name,
all
dog?
the
Oh,
time, and then
Monte.
he just disappeared?
Oh, you talking about
What's the name
Collison?
of?
For the
Nah,
NBA?
that one dude. Nah, that one NFL
Oh,
dude. Like
Michael
when he kissed
Sam.
his boyfriend with the
Michael
tape
Sam.
on.
Michael
It
That's gay. That's
Michael
like
Sam.
he's
I know
was
his
something.
name. I knew his name off the top of my head.
Even gay people was saying, man, he's gay.
Hey, that's
Even gay people said
Now, you
Michael
know
Sam.
who I'm talking about.
that
The
is
one
that
got
man
drafted,
was gay.
like
When
4 years
gay
ago, like maybe like
when a
5
gay
years
person
ago.
says that Michael Sam was gay,
Michael Sam, yeah. Michael
that's
Sam.
gay.
that means you.
Hey, man.
Y'all kissing on the
That is
lips and everything.
Yo, with the birthday cake, I was like, bro.
Yeah, dog. That was
Man,
sad.
but when he got drafted, he was kissing his boyfriend all over
I know that.
ESPN. I
Birthday
was
cake.
like,
all
That
Yeah,
man
but
was
hey,
trying.
you peep.
Wow.
That was all a
We're not
publicity
doing that,
stunt.
big fella.
No,
Yeah.
that
It
man
was.
was
Not
If
trying
you
doing
with his
peep,
that,
wife.
big fella.
that was all a publicity stunt. He wanted to
That man
get
was
drafted. He
trying
was
with his
trying to
white
get drafted
boyfriend.
off that.
No, he was trying with his
Right.
white
Michael Sam
boyfriend.
was
And he
really
started
not
kissing him
that
like,
good.
We're not
You
doing all
get
that, big
drafted
fella.
off that, but then they don't have
That's
you
what I'm
signed.
saying.
Yeah,
no,
Sam
Michael
was
Sam
definitely
never
Rams
had
drafted.
said, no,
fun.
so Rams was like, no, we not dealing with you. No, we ain't dealing with this dude.
Michael Sam was
We're not
trash.
Oh, crap.
Well, duh, he
That's what
out
I'm
of the
saying.
league. He ain't make the league.
Shit,
Duh.
Why you think
The
Rams?
issue
Why
that I
you
got
think
when it
Rams
comes
let him
to
go? They like,
I
the
we
issue
want
that I
him.
got when it comes to this community,
That Rams
dog.
like,
If you want to promote your LBG XYZ people, like get a good great
Fruit
player.
Loop booty.